Sometimes you lose and you feel like you have lost, but I want to remind you something. When you lose it, it was a temporary thing. When you lose it, it was a seasonal thing. You know what belongs to you and what God has given to you. You can never lose it. God will help you, and through your wisdom, you will find a way to keep it. What you are trying so hard to keep doesn't belong to you. It is a seasonal thing. Let it go. Listen, every adversity, every hardship, every pain, every disadvantage, every wrong thing that happens to you unexpectedly is a blessing in one way or the other. In life, sometimes you have to break up loose with the things that you are so much attached to for you to find the things that you need. Sometimes you have to break up with the most handsome man in your community or the most beautiful woman in your life for you to find the right man or the right woman that you need for your life. Sometimes the things that you have are the things that you want, not the things that you need. Sometimes the house that you are in right now is a want and not a need. You have to break out of it. You have to lose it for you to find the kind of a house that you need. Sometimes the car that you're driving could be a comfort zone for you, and you're trying to cling to it so much. You don't want to lose it because you feel you're comfortable. But God is trying to tell you that this is not the rightful thing that He wants you to own. But because you are still attached to it and you're giving all your strength to it, you cannot find the way, the path, the reason, the purpose for you to find what God has repurposed for you, which is sometimes and most often the better thing that you need in your life, because what you have currently is a want. You see, most often when we are almost losing the things that God is looking at and telling us is a want, we get worried. We get stressed because we are not ready to lose people. We are not ready to lose things. We are not ready to lose the jobs. We are not ready to lose positions that we are in because we are feeling that is what defines us. But God reminds us that, you know what? You have to lose that which you want to get that which you need. Remember, when God decides to remove some people from your life, He's removing them because He has listened to a voice that you can never hear. He has seen what you can never see. He has felt what you can never feel. Ours is to say thank you, is to appreciate and ask God, now that you have removed so and so in my life, God, that you have taken away the only bicycle that I had that was an advantage for me to travel from my home to my workplace, what do you have for me next? Should I walk? Should I wait for your signal to have a motorbike? Should I wait for your signal to have a car? Should I wait for your signal, to have what you have purposed me to have, to make my transport to my place of work and back home easy? Somebody asked me that what do I do when God takes away that which He gave me? Do I tear? Do I lose hope? How sure are you it is God who gave you, is the question. Sometimes, we push God into some things that we need. We don't wait for His time. We push them. In our prayers, we ask God for what we want, and we point at something. We tell God that, God, I want a woman that looks like this. I want a woman so and so to be my wife. I want a car that looks like this, God. I want a house that looks like this. I want this color of a cloth. I want that kind of a job. People forget that when you were born, God had spoken what no man, including you, can speak. God had known what you are going to pass through. God had known what kind and who, what kind of a woman, what kind of a house, what kind of a car you will drive. But because we lack patience, we push God, asking God to open the doors, to open to leave loose everything so that you can meet a woman that you desire, not what God has prepared for you. Remember, God had promised to bless us the first day you were born and you were brought on this earth. But He never revealed to us the way in which He will bless us. He never said how He will bring the blessings. Sometimes He brings it through hardship. Sometimes He brings it through people that we don't even like. Sometimes He brings it as a test in your life. Sometimes He brings it as an enemy. Sometimes He brings it through leisure. And sometimes He brings it through work, through giving, through your service to people. That's how God brings the blessings that He promised us. But where are we to understand that God works His ways in a mysterious ways that no man can understand? Sometimes we don't talk to God and we take time wasting our time and energy on things that are seasonal. You know, sometimes God brings people into our life for a season and to give us a reason as to why they were there, maybe to teach us something. They are there for a season to prepare you for the real people that you're supposed to meet. Sometimes there are some jobs that God gives you for a season. Think about a job that you have. Sometimes this is not the job that will take you to retirement. It is a job for a season and a reason. Think about the woman in your life or a man in your life today. Maybe they are not your forever. They are there for a season and for a reason. Think about your dream car, the car you're driving right now. Maybe that is not what God has purposed for you. Maybe God has purposed for you something bigger, a bigger car, a better car. But because we tend to think that what we admire is what we need, we cling to it. We put all our energy, all our force into it, and we miss to get what we deserve and what we need. Sometimes you lose and you feel like you have lost, but I want to remind you something. When you lose it, it was a temporary thing. When you lose it, it was a seasonal thing. You know what belongs to you and what God has given to you. You can never lose it. God will help you, and through your wisdom, you will find a way to keep it. What you are trying so hard to keep doesn't belong to you. It is a seasonal thing. Let it go. When it goes, don't cry. When it goes, don't stop and start thinking about it. When they walk away the other side. Don't keep standing in the same place that you are left, crying and wondering why people left you. When people leave and walk away through the left door, walk away through the right door. Because when a door closes, never think about opening it. Find the exit door, because through an exit, there is another entry door. My name is Johngora, aka The Motivator, and if this is your first time you're watching my videos, please subscribe to it and don't forget the notification bell, because it will remind you every time I post. But anyway, I post every single day, so come back again tomorrow for a new video that will inspire you, motivate you, to make you know where your path is leading you to. But if you like this, smash that like button so that we can build a same community that believes in kindness and believes in smiles that keep people real, because every time you smile at the world smiles back at you.